Everyone, how are you? I hope you're all fantastic. Remember I told you that I want you to write something on your notebooks for the time because the digital time is missing a little bit of something. Well, this is it. Now you have mastered the analog time. You can tell the time by looking at the clock, and you also know how to tell the time and change it from analog to digital, which is excellent. So many people don't know how to do this, by the way. You just need to know that the digital, we know that in one day there are 24 hours, right? But in the normal clock, it doesn't show all the hours. It shows only 12, if you look here, see? It shows only 12 hours. So in order for the day to finish, the hour hand needs to go around for the whole day from 12 until 12 until 12. So 2 times it needs to go around, okay? So how can we tell this when it is digital? How can we read this? And this is what we're going to learn here in this presentation. So a day has 24 hours, we know that, but the clock shows only 12 hours. This means that each time will happen 2 times. In order for us to tell the time, that it needs to go on the same time, the hour hand, 2 times. For example, in this one here, we can see that it says 2:30 in the morning, but also it can be 2:30 in the afternoon. So how can we tell that 100%? Well, we have to use a way to write these times differently, and this way is called AM and PM. AM comes from a Latin word, which is ante-meridiem, which means before noon. This time is between 00:00 until 12 in the afternoon. Now we know that the day starts when it's 12 o'clock, right? But is it 12 o'clock at night or is it 12 o'clock in the morning? It's 12 o'clock at night. Very good. So when it's 12 o'clock at night, the day starts again. So when it is from 00:00 all the way until 12 in the afternoon, similar to almost when we have our lunch break in school, this is still called AM. After 12, when it is 2, 3, 4 in the afternoon, we call it PM. That is from 12:01 until 23:59, and we'll talk about this a little bit more later. Okay. Now, another way is to use the 24-hour clock. So this is what we are talking about here. This means that the hours after 12 noon are converted to 13 or 23. So a clock, a normal clock, an analog clock like this has only 12 numbers, right? But actually, imagine this has moved one circle, and now it needs to move the second circle. Now, the second circle, we're not going to write 1. It will change to 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, and here 24, or the day is starting again, so people write it 00 because we're starting over, right? Okay. Let's go to the next page. Here, if you can look at this clock here, it shows you exactly what I just wrote. So 1 can be 1 or can be 13. 5 can be 5 or can be 17. 9 can be 9 or can be 21. You don't say the time is 21 o'clock. You still say it's 9. But if you write it at 9, that means it's morning or AM. If you write it 21, that means it's the evening or PM. So this clock shows, this clock and the table show the times and how to read them. For example, if the clock shows 2 and the digital clock shows 2, that means it's AM, it's morning. But if the analog clock shows 2 but the digital clock shows 14. That means it's PM, it's in the afternoon. So all the times here and all the times here are exactly the same. The only difference is here is from 12 midnight until 12 in the afternoon. Here is the other way, from 12 afternoon until 12 midnight. So how we change this, it's like this. Not this one, here. 6 p.m., we can say 6 p.m. or we can write it in, so this is an analog, but we can say, write it in digital like this. 10 like this can be written 10 p.m. like that. Wait, I'll give you a better example. Look here. This is 2:24 a.m. No, not this one. Hold on, let's go to the next one. Yeah, this one better. So, actually, okay. So he said if it is AM, it means it's in the morning time. So we use 1 until 12 or 11. But if it is, so if it's AM, we use the numbers 1 until 11 in the digital clock. For example, if it is 10:30 in the morning, I write 10:30 like this. If it is PM, we use the number 12 until 23 in the digital clock. So if it is 10:30 at night, I do not write 10, I need to write 22:30. So it's 10:30, but at night, okay? So let's change these numbers here. You can grab your whiteboard if you want to try, or you can grab a piece of paper. 2:45 a.m., that means it's 2:45. It doesn't change. It's still the same thing, 2:45. 10:20 a.m. or 10:20 doesn't change also in the digital time. It stays how it is. 1:55 p.m. So this one, if I have a clock, let me show you. Let's put a dark clock face. I have a clock and my numbers are here. So it is 12, 6, 3, 9, and 1, 2, 4, 5, 7, 8, and here 10 and 11. And I want to draw 1:55. So my small hand at 1, my between 1 and 2, because it's going to be 2, and my big hand at 11. So 1:55 or 5 minutes to 2 p.m., that means it's in the afternoon. What will happen is we do not write 1:55. We need to change the 1 into the next number, which is 13. Next, as in the other side of the number. So 3, let me erase this so you can see again. 3.5, that means, let me see if I can wipe it without messing up everything. Oops, I did mess up everything. See, I told you. Hold on. Okay, here we go. So 3:05, that means it's 5 minutes past 3. 5 minutes past 3, but they're telling us PM. Now I know if I continue this, this is 12, 13, 14, 15. So I think it will become 15:05, because it's PM, it's in the afternoon. Let's see if I was right or wrong. I don't know. Cool, I was right. Okay, let's see the next one. The next one says 5:35 p.m. So it is 35 minutes past 5. So it's between 5 and 6. I'll give you a minute. You can pause the video and you can try it out yourself. Try to write it in digital. Remember, if it's PM, you're going to start taking the numbers that are in the outside, which is you continue. What do you think I should change? I should change the hour into the 17 instead of 5:05. Let's see if I'm right. Right. Oops, not 05, 35. Sorry, my bad. Okay, and so on and so forth. So what I want you to do, I want you to do this one, and I want you to do this one. Okay. And I'm going to post for you a picture in order for you to be able to copy it on your notebook. Also, remember the handout that you were working on in class, and I told you I want you to color 4 clocks from each sheet. You're going to cut it. After you copy from the picture that I will send you, you need to cut it, cut 4 clocks from each sheet. That means 8 clocks in total, and glue it on your notebook. Okay? And I can't wait to see you all soon. Bye.